Hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so I think I figured out this microphone. But if the sound is still not good, I have a little hair in my face. But if the sound is still not good, of course, let me know. And if it ends up that it's too loud, whatever, just let me know how the sound is after, please. And if it isn't great, I'll keep working on it. Okay, so let's just get started right away. Rub the hands together. You can inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth a few times. Mm. Okay, separate the hands. Inhales, we move in. Exhales, we move out. Go with your breath. Okay, palms over the eyes. Long, deep breaths. Lighting up our eyes, brains. Feel the top of the palm on the eyebrow bone, the bottom of the palm on the cheekbone, and let's make circles. Other direction. Face massage. Okay, charge up those hands again. Separate. Inhales, we move in. Exhales, we move out. Go with your breath. Head massage. Getting the base of the skull and pinching out the back of the neck a few times. Sweep down the front of the neck. Circle upper chest. Middle chest. Belly. Work down the legs. Get those knees. I'll just sweep down the shins. Come up the backs of the legs, backs of the knees, eyes, get the low back and kidneys. Mm. Okay, lung channel. So we go under the collarbone until we hit the shoulder bone. Move down. Massage, massage, massage. Mm. Up the shoulder, down the arm, around the thumb, turn down. Tip of the index, come up in between. Inhales, we cross. Exhale, brush away. Other side under the shoulder till you hit under the collarbone until you hit the shoulder. You move down a little. So it's kind of like between where the torso and the arm meets, still on the torso side. Massage, massage, massage. And up the shoulder, down the arm, around the thumb, turn down, tip of the index, come up in between. Inhale as we cross. Exhale, brush away. Okay, now tapping, starting with the head, working down the front of the body, coming up the back of the body. Get the low back and kidneys, lung channel, a large intestine channel, and across. Other side, lung channel, large intestine channel, and across. Okay, feet come together, shoulders back and down. We remind ourselves of the aura meditation. So we inhale, lighting up the whole body mind from the crown of the head. We exhale, visualize the space around us getting bigger and brighter as we let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. Okay, shoulders back and down. In, out. In, back to center. Remember, you can take an extra breath anywhere. So if you're like in a good spot, you can hang out there a little longer. Okay, we'll restart. In, out. Let's do a few more at our own pace. Inhaling center. Exhaling as we hang to the side. Okay. Make your way back to center. Open up into a horse stance. So knees are bent. Open up the arms. We rotate from the waist. We'll try to keep our eyes open for this one. In, out. In, out. Continue at your own pace. Okay, when you come back to center, rub the hands together. Mm. Once the hands are warm, warm up the low back and the kidneys. And slide up over the kidneys. Knees are bent. Let's circle those hips. So we can inhale as we circle back. Exhale as we circle forward. Change direction. Back to center, feet come together, knees. So let's start by massaging the knees, sending love and appreciation to those knees, the knees that carry our weight, allow us to move forward. Get the backs of the knees too. Okay, hands on the knees, and we rotate to whatever degree is comfortable. And remember, if there's any pain, back off immediately. Other direction. Okay, shake it out. Ah, mm. Okay, we'll start the 8 health investment exercises. Inhale, exhale, letting go. Inhale, palms up overhead. Exhale, turn the palms down. Inhale, chest level. Exhale, elbows back. Inhale into the palms. Exhale, press down. We'll do another one. In, out. In, palms up overhead. Out, turn the palms down. In, chest level. Out, elbows back. In into the palms. Out, press down. Let's do 2 more. This one's good for releasing any disturbed energy. In, out. In, palms up overhead, collecting fresh energy. Out, give it to ourselves. In, chest level. Out, elbows back. In, out. As we push down, we're giving ourselves energy, storing some for later. And then when we drop the fingertips, just letting go anything in excess. One more time. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Open up into horse stance. Cross the arms in, gathering fresh energy. Turn to the side. Out. Turn the palm out and press. In, look at the palm. Out. In, gather in. Out. In, out. working especially with our liver and our lungs here. In, fresh energy. Out. In, out. Last one. In, out. In, out. In, gather in, step the feet under the hips. Out, press down. Okay, help us regulate our emotions and connect with heaven and earth. Touch heavenly cloud, my favorite. In, out, press up and down, upper palm up, lower palm down, head and fingers all pointing the same direction. Stretch. In, sweep the palms. Out, stretch. In, gather in. Out, press down. Other side, in. Out. In, sweep the palms. Out. In, gather in. Out, press down. Okay, shoulders back and down. I always forget this part, but a lemon space under the armpits. So, like, we're holding like two small lemons under our armpits. And that's so the energy doesn't get crushed and it can flow easily. Okay, this exercise and the next, we're releasing down into the earth. So, working with our eyes in, use our eyes, look over one shoulder, into center, out, in, hands on the kidneys, out, in, out, in, hands in front of the chest, out, in, out, in, gather in, out. Okay, next exercise, still releasing down through the earth. In, interlace, out, overhead. In, turn the palms up, lift up onto the toes. Out, turn the palms down. In, fill up, out to the side. In, out, in, gather in, and out. Heels down, hands come down. Open up into horse stance, cross the arms, fists to hips. In, cross in front of the lower body. Out, brush away. In, out. Turn the head in, the fist comes up. Out, punch. Rotate the wrist, come back. Turn the head in, out. Rotate the wrist, come back. Sit in your horse stance, take a full breath. In, cross in front of the lower body. Out, brush away. In front of the chest. Out to the hips. In front of the chest. Open up the hands. Step in, gather the energy. Exhale, press down. Okay, we rotate the wrists so the fingers are pointing to one another. Elbows are bent, knees are bent. In, out, stretch. In, palms up. Out in front of the belly. In front of the chest. Out overhead. In, stretch. Out, fold. Okay, so we'll lift each toe with an exhalation. I'll name the toe and the associated meridians, and we'll all lift with our own exhales. So big toe, liver and spleen. Second toe, stomach. Third toe, stomach. Fourth toe, gallbladder. Fifth toe, urinary bladder. All right, now hang loosely in through the nose, out through the mouth a few times. All right, with an inhale, start to roll up. Hands come to the back, lean back, exhale. Bend the knees. Okay, our eighth exercise is to collect spiritual energy. So we'll be working with the third eye, our center of intuition, and visualizing gathering energy from the universe or whatever you identify with. Inhale, exhale, open up. Inhale, third eye, collecting fresh energy. Exhale to the heart, our mental, emotional center. Inhale here. Exhale, open up. Inhale, third eye. Exhale to the side, collecting fresh energy. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, open up. Inhale, third eye. Exhale to the heart. Inhale here. Exhale, open up. Inhale, third eye. Exhale, other side. Inhale, gather in. Exhale, press down. Hands on the low belly. So underneath the belly button, like 1 or 2 inches. And if you like, you can do that hand position, the thumb between the thumb and index, like where they meet, and then the other thumb around the center of the palm. And we'll just take a little moment before Qigong for hormones. So let's watch the breath and invite ourselves more into an abdominal breath. Inhale, exhale, drop the hands. Inhale in front of the chest. Exhale forward. Make cups with the hands, rotate to the waist. In, out, stretch back. Into the hips. Out, forward. In, third eye. Out, stretch. In, third eye. Out in front of the chest. Make the cups into the waist. Sometimes I say hips, but I mean waist. So, like at your natural waist. Out, stretch back. Into the waist. Out, forward. Now we turn the hands and like we're going around a big ball, we'll take a full breath. Inhaling to the third eye. Out, forward. In third eye. Out in front of the chest. Gather in and out. Push hands. So we inhale, gather energy into the lower dantian. Out, press the hands forward. Go with your breath. Now we have an option. When we press forward, we can make a little ha sound, and we can also jump forward if you want. Ha. Two more. Ha. Last one. Ha. And now three smooth. Okay, gather in and press down. Scoop up a handful of energy. Give it to the lower dantian twice more. And we close with a bow. So we'll step the feet together, come into prayer. Exhale to the heart. Bow. Paying respect to all beings. Sending out our prayers. Praying for peace. And promoting unconditional love. Come out when you're ready. And we close by clapping loud and hard, activating all the meridians through the hands, and also cheering for ourselves and for each other. So, thank you so much for practicing Philip's Qigong sequence with me. As you know, it's what I do every day. So, I'm really grateful to be able to share it with you and to do it with you. So, thank you so much. And if ever you want more different Qigong, like for something specific, like for spring or whatever, let me know. I don't want it to be boring for you that we always do the same sequence, so we can also mix it up for sure. Okay, so we're going to do a downward dog, but see if you can see my feet. I know they blend in a lot with the mat. We'll do our downward dog with the toes inward and the heels a little wider than normal. So the toes in, the heels out, so we can get into the gallbladder meridian running outside the legs. And of course, if you're not into that, just forget it. So we come down any way you like. I like to kind of walk myself into it. So I'll fold, walk my feet, my hands forward, and my feet back. Okay, if you're not liking down dog, you can just take child's pose, no problem. So if you're in the down dog, angle your heels out, your toes in. You can absolutely have the knees bent. And then we do all the normal things we do in down dog. Press the weight back. Press the heels towards the earth. It doesn't matter how close they get. We're just looking for that stretch. And we'll take about 5 breaths as long as you're feeling okay. All right, come out of it. So we can either go into child's pose or just sit on the heels, whatever you prefer. We'll take 2 or 3 breaths to settle before the next thing. Okay, we'll make our way to all fours. Do just a couple of cat cows. Inhale the crown and tail up. Exhale, round the back. So do a few with your breath. Come back to center. And let's go back into that gallbladder meridian down dog. Or if you're not feeling it, a child's pose. So for down dog, step the hands forward first so we have a wider stance. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, angle the heels out, the toes in, press the weight back, press the heels towards the floor. Okay, come out of it. If you need a little child's pose, take it. And if you're in child's pose, you can do this in child's pose. If you're not in child's pose, just sit any way that's comfortable. We just want to take a moment to release the wrists. So let's circle. Other direction. Okay, now interlace and do like a figure eight. Now we'll interlace the other way, so the less comfortable way, at least for me, and figure eight again. Okay, one last thing for the hands. I hope you can see this. We'll just curl the fingers into a point and then open up. So we're just opening up the hands, curling up, opening up. And we can try curl like one finger at a time into a point, open up. Couple more. Okay, shake out the hands side to side. Up and down. And then like we're splashing water. Perfect. Okay, let's do our little twisting series. So, bottom leg is extended, top leg is bent. I'm keeping it inside the leg just to flow better with this little sequence. But if you want to cross it, super fine. Okay, bottom leg is engaged. And let's think, I always just say pull the toes towards us, which we are doing. But let's think about pushing the heel forward. Like if we had a wall or something, We're pressing our heel into that wall. Okay, so regular twist, we can catch on with the hand or the elbow, or if you're really feeling it, the elbow outside. So see what you like for today. And let's breathe into it. Okay, come back to center. Now, this bent leg, just tuck the foot into the thigh. So, here you might like your block or a blanket or something under the leg. Like if it's hanging, put something so it can relax. Long leg, we're still pushing through the heel. We go back into the exact same twist, hand on knee, long, deep breaths. Keep the twist. Take the hand from the knee onto the long leg. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, start to slide down the long leg. So we're keeping the body open. The back hand, we can start by bracing the back thigh. So we're staying grounded through the lower body. And then once you feel good about that, we can reach, bend over, and stretch the side. Okay, inhale, come up. So this next thing, if you don't like it, just forget it. Try to make sure there's some padding under your knee. So, not like me where my knee is hanging out over my mat, but I'm going to do it anyways and be a bad example. We're going to have the hand, back hand by the hip, press into the hands, come up on the knee, bring the long foot down, and open up. And just play here. So, you can play with moving the top arm. You can play with leaning back. Another few breaths. Press the hips forward for a little more opening. Last two. Okay, come out of it. Other side. So the other leg is extended. We're pressing out through the heel, pulling the toes towards us. Bent leg is inside the long leg. And we see how we want to twist. So maybe the hands, maybe maybe the elbow outside. Just find what feels best for today. Keep the spine long. I know it's easy to lean back so you can get more twist, but it's better to stay upright. Okay, we breathe into the twist. Mm. All right, come back to center. Bring the foot into the thigh. If you need to support your knee, support it. Long leg, keep pressing through the heel. We go into the same twist. So opposite hand to knee, And we breathe. Maybe we can twist a little more with the open leg position. Okay, keep the open position of the torso. Hand from the knee comes to the leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slide forward. So the back hand can brace down the back thigh. Once you feel really anchored in the lower body, if you like, the top arm can reach over. Inhale, come back up. Hand comes somewhere to the earth outside the hip. We press into the hand, lift up onto the knee, and bring the foot of the long leg down to the floor. We press the hips forward and just play with the upper arm. So find the stretch, the opening that feels good for today. All right, come out of it when you're ready. Let's make our way down onto the back. So if you need socks, any extra clothing, go for it. And of course, if there's any props you like for relaxation, you can grab them. Mm. So just a couple of things before we fully go into our relaxation. So we'll start with some pelvic lifts. So the feet close to the body, but we can think more like the ankles under the knees. And we can imagine we're gently holding something between the knees, like a ball. We'll inhale, lift the pelvis up, exhale down. Now we have the option, we can add the arms. We can inhale the pelvis up and the arms float overhead. Exhale, pelvis down, arms down. So do the version that feels better for today. Just finding some inhaling up and exhaling down. So you could do just the lower body or just the upper body. Let the breath move the body a few more. Last one. If you're lifting the lower body, see if you can lift a little higher. Take an extra couple breaths. And hands come out of it. Knees to chest. Do a few double knee tucks. So inhale away, exhale to the chest. Keep knees to chest. Open up the arms. Go into twists. Any version that you like. Couple more. Okay, once you're happy with the twist, we're just sneaking in one more thing. Arms up, legs up. So dead bug. So opposite arm and opposite leg move back and then return to center. So we extend opposite arm, opposite leg, come back to center. If it's not comfortable moving a straight leg, no problem. You keep the legs 90 degrees and just tap the toes on the floor. So we'll just do a couple. Okay, come back to center and just do a few more double knee tucks just to release if any tension crept into the low back. Also rock side to side. All right, relaxation time. So I almost always do this one. Feet wide, knees bent, leaning one into the other. If you're comfortable with your legs long, do that. If you have some props you want to put under your knees, you can do that as well. So just find what you like. Tuck the shoulder blades under the back, palms face up alongside the body. And of course, the most important adjustment is giving ourselves permission to relax. Okay, let's let everything go. Okay. Let's very, 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 very gently start to wake the body mind. Inviting movement once it feels good. Eventually giving ourselves a full body stretch. And let's sneak in a banana stretch. So, right leg goes out to the right, left leg can come on top. Or you can also put the right leg on top, or just have both legs to the right. Right hand grabs the left wrist, we pull ourselves over. If you're doing the other side, it doesn't matter. Just make a banana shape and let's breathe into it. Okay, back to center. Just take a couple breaths to reset. Mm. And now the other side. So we slide out to the left, maybe cross the ankles, grab the right wrist with the left hand, scooch ourselves over. So do whatever we can to make a banana shape and breathe into it. Okay, come back to center. Mm. Let's bring the knees to chest and just one last set of double knee tucks. Inhale away, exhale to the chest. Do a few. Rock side to side. All the way to one side. Take a breath or two. Hmm. And with the strength of the arms, press. Make your way to any comfortable seated position. Hmm. Bring your hands to prayer if you like. And we'll just take a little micro meditation, just a last moment before we close. Feeling and receiving the support of the earth, feeling the beat of our hearts. With gratitude, let's thank ourselves and each other for this practice. And we can close with a bow if it feels good. thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a good practice. I hope the audio was okay. I'll check it out after. And I hope you have an amazing weekend. So I'll see you back here on YouTube on Tuesday. And yes, thank you again. Take care. And I'll see you soon. Bye.